Okay, now we will see these are the next act which we are going to discuss. Okay, see, can you see this one, Workman Compensation Act. Workman Compensation Act. This is something like insurance for any person who is doing the who is doing the who is doing the work in the construction industry. Okay, now here what is happening? Some people are doing hazardous area work in the hazardous area. So what will happen if any accident happens, if that person dies or if that person is handicapped? Who is going to earn money for his family? So that is why the company or the law has provided this provision that through this act, company or some insurance company should pay some amount to him. In case if he is died, then that amount goes to his family or dependents. So that provision is made in Workman Compensation Act 1923. So these laws have been revised. 2000 edition also came, only a little bit changes in the clause or conditions has been made, but the core interest is that if person dies working in a hazardous area, his family gets some compensation amount. That is the main interest. The Workman Compensation Act passed to protect the victims. Passed that act passed to protect the victims of accidents and their families from hardships out of and in course of the employment. Means what? If they loses the job due to accident, then they should get some money. Okay, that's the main. The Act covers workers employed in hazardous occupation as specified in the schedule. Means what? Government has released one schedule which include different type of hazards. Only the laborers who are working in those area are considered as hazardous occupation, but excludes the employed in clerical and administrative work. Means the person who are sitting in office, they generally don't consider as a working in hazardous occupation. Okay, the act provides for payment of compensation. The act provides for the payment of compensation in case of accidents. Okay, so the act will tell you to give some amount as a compensation for the accident. The compensation, however, is not payable for injuries due to. Means if injuries are there, if these are the reasons, then company will not give compensation. What are those reasons under which the payment is not paid? Disobedience or negligence. People have been told not to drink and drive, but still accident happens due to drinking. So that time the insurance person will not give money. In the same way, while operating the heavy machinery nearby that heavy machinery, if protective equipments are not there, then he is not followed the instruction of the engineer, then accident happen, then he will not get the money. So that is why called disobedience or negligence. Non-observance of safety measures means if there is a trench and there is a barricade, but still he goes inside and falls, then who is responsible? The labor himself is not going to get the money. Consumption of liquor, that is what I have explained. Consuming liquor or any other things which are which causes accident by the misunderstanding of the things in the site. So this accident happen and he is under the effect of alcohol, then the money will not be given. Diseases which are not contracted as a result of occupation. See, so already he may be having some disease related to eye infection, but still he is coming for work. So after some day, so he dies, then that amount related to that eye infection is not going to earn. Okay, so the diseases which are not contracted as a result of occupation. Okay, so the diseases not covered for this one will not be paid. In case of the death of worker, in case of the death of the worker, compensation is paid under all circumstances. Okay, so under these conditions, full amount should be paid. What are those conditions? If the accidents are due to human causes such as poor eyesight, negligence, effect of intoxicants. Means what? When you are working in a site, underground work, so there is a poor eyesight, means there is no visibility, so that time accident happens. so company is going to pay. Negligence from the owner side, effect of intoxicants, some chemicals are already there, then if injury happens, then he should get money. Mechanical causes such as inadequate safety device, if his safety belt is not proper, then who is going to be responsible? Not labor, no, company has to give correct device, otherwise the injuries, accidents will take place and compensation shall be paid. Live electrical equipment, unreliable scaffolding, okay. Environmental causes such as poor lighting, heat, noise, so all these things will have to be paid by the company, okay. If accident happens due to environmental cause, and company should give the money. The result of accident may be, one of the result will come: temporary disablement, permanent disablement, permanent partial disablement, last one is death. Temporary means for some days he will be sick, later he will get treatment. Permanent total disablement means what? So one full handicap, two legs have gone. Permanent partial means what? Only one finger or two finger, some partial thing have been broken away, so that is called as permanent partial. Death means it's gone, okay. The compensation to be paid is depends upon the result of the accident, okay. Depending upon the results, what we have seen four types, no, so depending upon that the payment is made. The act provides for the appointment of commissioner for the quick disposal of claims, means what? Some commissioner has to come there, some commissioner, DC or labor commissioner will come to the site, see the result, check the things, and he will go for payment, go for the disposal of the claims. Claims means what? How much money has to give. The employers are required to notify fatal or serious accident to the commissioner. Means what? The company generally every month or every week he is going to report to the commissioner. Sir, in our side this many are laborers. Okay, we are doing this type of work. Okay, if any accident happens, we will inform you. If it actually happens, then they are going to return the document for them. Okay, so within 7 days. So within 7 days only they have to inform. Civil courts are debarred means what? The labor commissioner is the in charge of those things. He will decide how much amount he has to give. So the civil courts are debarred for considering these cases. These are under the jurisdiction of commissioner. Which commissioner? Labor commissioner. Okay. Now this is one more act, is generally called as Contract Labor Act 1970. Means what? Whenever you are hiring some contractor, hiring some labor under contract condition, then what shall be the provision should be given to them? Okay. The Contract Labor Act 1970 was passed to regulate the employment of contract labor in certain establishment. So generally municipality, see the garbage cleaner workers, they are not direct employees of municipality. Some intermediate hiring person or the contractor is there. Okay, so those persons are paid from the municipality and those contractors will pay to the laborers. In that way, some hiring establishments are there. Okay. It also provides improving the service conditions of contract labor. So it will provide some minimum safety things to the contract. The act is of importance to the construction industry. The act is importance to the construction industry where works are executed, through the contractors or by the contract labor. Okay, so here the works generally executed through contractors or directly from the hiring of contract labor. The act applies to every establishment. It is applicable to all the establishment. And contractor employing 20 or more workmen means what? He is having more than 20 people. This act will come into picture. The act does not apply establishment in which only work for intermittent or casual nature is performed. Only some cleaning work is there, only 1 or 2 days. Okay, some plastering work is remaining. So that time this act will not be placed. Okay, so we have some what is that? Conditions where this act can be implemented, or in some cases it cannot be implemented. Okay. So provisions, what shall be the provisions for this? Okay, provisions are registration of establishment. Okay, so each establishment give registration to the authority. There is a meaning. every principal employer of establishment to which act applies is required to make an application to the registering officer on prescribed form or the registration to establishment. Means what? The labor ministry is there, no? Some DC or some district level, there will be some organization. Whenever some contractor, whenever some small company comes into picture and he is hiring some labor, that means he has to go to this office and take a form and give a registration field form and get registered that I am a registered person, I am allowed to do this work. Okay, so this act will tell you to register first. Licensing of contractor. Every contractor executing any work through contract labor is required to obtain a license. Means what? There should be some license for to do the work. Okay, without license you cannot be awarded the work. Without license you cannot get the payment. Without renewing the license you cannot get the